The election coalition between the Felicity Party, SP, and the Grand Unity Party, BBP, is seeking to spring a big surprise in the upcoming June 7 parliamentary election. Will this be sufficient to change the political outlook in Turkey? BBP and SP leaders believe their election performance will change the composition of parliament and normalize Turkey. Speaking to Sunday's Zaman, SP leader Mustafa Kemalak and BBP leader Mustafa Destici, stressing that electoral support for their parties before the alliance was 8%, said that their vote will be around 12 to 15% in the June 7 elections. Noting that the 10% election threshold is no longer a problem for them, Kemalak said, "Voters are now excited by the alliance. The public polls we sponsored reveal that at least 8% of voters would have supported us without the alliance. 10% also noted that they may consider voting for parties in an alliance. The positive responses we received after we formed the alliance show that at least 1/3 of this 10% will pick the alliance. Support for the alliance will grow further after we announce our election manifesto and hold an election campaign. Current discussions are focused on whether the pro-Kurdish People's Democratic Party, HDP, will pass the election threshold. But BBP leader Destici, noting that their alliance will have a greater impact in the election, said, "Our potential support base is far greater than the HDP support base. Because of the 10% election threshold, most of our potential voters preferred the Justice and Development Party AK party in past elections. Now, they believe votes for us will not be in vain. Therefore, we will become a more influential variable than the HDP." Noting that they have started work since forming the alliance, Destici said they will organize outdoor political rallies to take place beginning April 26. Observing that the local organizations of both parties are strongly motivated, Destici said, "There is fantastic motivation and synergy. Such synergy was previously observed in the alliance in 1991. We are hopeful because of this. The youth organizations and local branches are working tirelessly. We will declare our election manifesto in Ankara on April 26. Before that, we will introduce our candidates. We will both join some of the rallies in big cities while in some others, we will attend separately." Stressing that they will make a new start in politics, Destici said party members are particularly motivated because they believe they will help Turkey overcome its current problems. Noting that they will work hard to make the rule of law stronger and address illegal practices, Destici also said, "The political administration, with its irregularities and illegal practices, is undermining Turkey. The political conundrum is negatively affecting everything in Turkey, including social order and the economy. The sense of justice has been damaged. Confidence in the judiciary is low. Our alliance will contribute to the normalization of Turkey and will address these problems. We will lead a new start in dealing with injustices. We will pay stronger attention to the idea of unity for our country and our nation. Our alliance will expand the potential for political actors to offer solutions." A large number of voters who chose the AK party are not pleased with the current situation. They voted for the Nationalist Movement Party MHP and the AK party because they had no alternative. Now we are offering an alternative. This alliance will be an asset for Turkey. He added that the discussions on the presidential system will end on June 7, and Destici said they will help fix the flawed aspects of the parliamentary system. Pointing out that the most obvious problem in the parliamentary system is the excessive powers of the head of state, Destici stated, "Kenan Evren, the architect of the coup constitution, defined excessive powers in order to control the civilian administration. A parliament with our alliance in it will work hard to eliminate some of these powers that are detrimental to the parliamentary system. Our head of state will have powers similar to those of the German president. When the political party law is changed and the election threshold is lifted, some progress will be made in transitioning to a full parliamentary system. Fair treasury assistance and election alliances will be legal. European states are governed by coalitions. Turkey, while moving away from a coalition, has tested once again the negative sides of the single-party rule. Stability will be ensured if a proper parliamentary system is established. In search of most successful alliance. The Felicity Party, SP, and Grand Unity Party, BBP, alliance will take on the Welfare Party, RP, National Work Party, MCP, Reformist Democracy Party, IDP, alliance formed in the 1991 elections to be the most successful alliance. In fact, this 1991 alliance has served as a reference for all alliances, but is remembered as the most successful one in the history of Turkish politics. The RP, which received 7% of the vote in the previous election in 1987, created an alliance in the 1991 elections with the MCP and the IDP, which received 2% and 1%, respectively. The alliance received 16.8% of the vote in the election. The alliance in 1991 paved the way for RP leader Necmettin Erbakan to later become prime minister in the December 24, 1995 elections, in which his party received 21% of the vote. His coalition with the center-right was ended by the postmodern coup on February 28, 1997. After this coup, the AK party emerged as a strong party as the center-right dissolved. The MCP, which changed its name to the MHP after the alliance, became one of the strongest elements in Turkish political life. The IDP support base remained at 1%. The SP and BBP view their current alliance as an extension of the 1991 alliance. The SP is an extension of the RP, the umbrella party of the alliance in 1991. The BBP was founded by Muhsin Yazıcıoğlu and his friends, who parted ways with the MCP in the alliance. The two parties have invited potential supporters who previously voted for the AK party and the MHP to their party. Even if the alliance fails to pass the election threshold, it will affect votes for the AK party and the MHP. Supporters of these parties generally choose the AK party and the MHP during elections due to the election threshold. The SP-BBP alliance, which received nearly 8% of the vote in the 2009 elections, received 3% in the 2011 elections. Even if this increases to 8%, support for the AK party and the MHP will decline. Should the alliance pass the election threshold, the AK party will not be able to obtain the 276 deputies in parliament required to form a single-party government.